Hey everyone, Pat Mitchell here, and in this free video lesson from TrickTrades, I'm going to show you how I smoked Apple short for over 200% gains. So let's get into it. Okay, folks, today's date is September 5th. Really nice trade on AMD. Options have really been hot lately. Yesterday, I took on Thursday multiple trades for well over 100%. And Amazon I hit as high as 320%, Facebook 250%. Apple 125%, and then a secondary Apple trade for 48%, all in one day. Those are all no overnight holds or anything like that. This option strategy is just smoking. It's smoking. And today again, I hit AMD for over 200%. And for some of you guys that ask what that means exactly is, let's say you put in $1,000. Your position size was $1,000 and you made 100% your money. Well, you would make $1,000 on top of your initial investment. Okay, so huge gains, huge potential in this if you really think about it. So AMD, I'll go over the trade idea first, and I do want to mention that this trade idea was mentioned live on screen share this morning with the target of 30 being short. That's why we're going to short it right at 30, and to short on strength because it would fail at the 30, which is exactly what it did, as well as it was laid out in the TrickTrades video hyperscan video watch list, which is a video watch list that I put out each and every night for my members, going over levels and trade ideas, and even alternate trade ideas in case the market gaps up or gaps down. And then at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go over the pre-market plan of attack, which is a revised version of the watch list, which is usually pretty close to the night before. So on AMD, very extended from the other day. I called the long on this on the breakout, and this thing just went nuts. AMD has been an absolute beast. If you look at the daily chart, it's only a matter of time before it has an exhaustion gap and then pullback, which is exactly what it happened today. Okay, we got a little bit of an exhaustion gap, quick pop, quick drive into 30, and then fail. Okay, now on the actual trade when it was happening real time. Here, let me get the intraday chart. Really easy, low stress trade, by the way. Really, really nice. And it just worked. It was instant resolution. It gave you lots of distance on the trade. No reason to get freaked out. Just nice and comfortable the entire time. So AMD, if you look at this, look how easy this was, man. I mean, it drove right up, and it had a high of 2094, or sorry, 2994. Okay, so that was highs, and I shorted into the 30 area. Okay, so I shorted before it even started going red. I shorted even before this candle started pulling back. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, oh man, that's shorting the front side. That's crazy. Here's the thing. Here's the difference, guys. All right. So when you got a stock that has an exhaustion gap after a really big day, like I know these stocks like the back of my hand. Am I going to be wrong from time to time? Yeah, it happens. But day trading these is, man, I mean, these move so much easier and nicer and predictable than penny stocks. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I always tell you guys, get out of those penny stocks. Those things are going to smoke you, right? They're unpredictable, and the reason why they're unpredictable is because they have a lot of really new traders that they over position, they over margin, and they get freaked out over the smallest little bit of green or the smallest little bit of red, and they freak out, and they bail on their position, long or short, and it causes erratic price action. Those low floaters, you've been definitely lied to, okay? Now, AMD has been short squeezing here for a bit. Look at the float. 728 million, almost a billion in float. And our buddy Kimmy Dykes there, he'd want you to believe that these stocks don't short squeeze. Well, this is all short squeeze, man. And but it's a heavier short squeeze. Like even if you get caught up in it, you're not going to get smoked, right? Like as long as you're safe with your position. So very very easy predictable setup on this, and I just wrote it down. Period. Um, I called the reshort here at the consolidation. We had a couple members that had missed this and they wanted to get in. I said, "Well, take it in this consolidation. If it breaks this consolidation and breaks the VWAP, then take it off." Right? Easy peasy, man. And then I also called once it put in this double bottom. I said, "Hey, like AMD, it's got a double bottom and starting to put in." And then here I called it's got a slightly higher low. This thing's going to come up. And sure enough, it did. So you could have caught it short, and then you could have caught it all the way long, almost back up to highs. Really, really nice. And I'll show you the option I was in. So this is the options chart, right? I know it looks really illiquid and it looks really scary. It's not. Once you get used to these things and how they move, they've actually moved quite nicely. So lots of volume. Like this is hundreds and hundreds of contracts coming in, and it's plenty liquid. This was a put. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, well, if you shorted it, why is this coming up? So a put option will come up. It's a way to go long by shorting, if that makes any sense. I know it sounds confusing, guys, but it's not. My option strategy is super simple. I could explain it to my mother, and she would understand it. And yeah, I mean, it was a really nice trade. Another trade that we caught at TrickTrades, might as well go over it quickly, give a nice little recap. Just let me get this reset. 2 seconds here, folks. Apple. Apple was a killer call. Now, I didn't take this trade myself because I wanted to monitor AMD, as I really wanted to hammer that one hard because that was I've been stalking AMD for a while now, and I got it today. So, Apple, VWAP tag right here, called out. As soon as it started rejecting, I was like, okay, here comes Apple, short Apple. And then it came into the VWAP again, and you can see these high, tall upper wicks, that it was very wicky. I said it's very wicky, it's going to fail. Sure enough, it did. And then I was already gone. I had to take off, but this ended up coming up. But beautiful, beautiful trade. And then members caught the long on it too here. So, just multiple trades. Very nice trades today at TrickTrades. So if you want to learn how to trade proper stocks, and let's say you don't have a lot of money, we have the funded accounts option that will give you lots of buying power in order to trade this. And if some of you are scared of margin and buying power, don't be. Because it's not like you're taking, thousands of shares of NVIDIA. You're not. You're taking 100 shares, maybe a couple hundred shares of NVIDIA. And you got to remember, there's a lot of range in these stocks, right? If you took 100 shares short on NVIDIA, that's $800, right, to Lowe's. And had you taken my Apple trade idea down to Lowe's, you would have made $400 just off of 100 shares. Like that's minor, guys. That's minor. Okay, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities. And hey, who doesn't want to make 4, 5, 6, 800, 900, $1,000 a day, right? So it's these stocks move very, very nicely. Okay, day trading these stocks, it's a lot easier than penny stocks because these follow the rules, folks. So, and if you don't want to trade the equity and you want to trade options, a small options account, guys, of $500, $1,000, you'll be able to flip that, double it, almost day in, day out. We're hitting these trades for 100+% almost each and every day. Okay, and sometimes up to 500-800%. Like these things can go crazy, guys, right? So I'll teach you how to do it, but I'll teach you the option strategy in mentoring, not under guidance. But if you want to learn all of the strategies, because you should become proficient in the equities first anyways, just come to TrickTrades. Sign up for mentoring, or for guidance, and use coupon code TRICK20, and we'll get you all fixed up. You're not going to have FOMO, and you're not going to be scared to hold positions, and all the problems that you guys are having in penny stock world. Okay, after a little bit of remolding and reshaping, I'll be able to fix that. So that's what I got for you, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit subscribe, and make sure to share. Share this free information, guys. I just gave you guys some gold on some gold setups, right? If you're really paying attention. So anyways, folks, have a good one, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios.